ASUS Vivobook 14 Linux Ubuntu laptop, 40 gigabytes of RAM plus 2 terabytes SSD is straight-up insane value.
Imagine sitting in a packed lecture hall. Professor drops the slides, everyone opens them at the same time, except your laptop is still thinking about it from last week. Fans screaming, battery already at 38%, and Chrome needs its own zip code just to breathe. Meanwhile, your friend Emily pulls out her machine and is already on slide 47, while you are praying Task Manager has mercy. Or you are working from a coffee shop, and the second you open Canva and Zoom and Drive, everything turns into a PowerPoint presentation at 3 frames per second. You are not lazy, you are not broke, you are just trapped with a computer that punishes you for trying to get real work done.
That lag starts controlling your entire day. You learn to close apps before opening new ones like you were playing memory chess. You apologize in advance on Zoom calls because you know your video will freeze the moment you share your screen. You live in fear of group projects because your laptop cannot handle being useful for more than 30 minutes straight. Storage warnings pop up like jump scares every week, forcing you to delete memories just to install a software update. You have accepted that budget laptop secretly means budget life, where everything takes twice as long and you constantly feel one tab away from total collapse. You're not asking for a supercomputer, you just want a machine that does not make you feel stupid for having normal needs in 2024.
Here is where the ASUS Vivobook 14 Linux Ubuntu laptop completely breaks the game. This thing ships with a 13th generation Intel Core i3-1315U with 6 cores up to 4.5 GHz, a full 40 gigabytes of DDR4 RAM, a 2 terabyte PCIe NVMe solid-state drive, pre-installed clean Ubuntu long-term support with no Windows tax and no bloat, a 14-inch full high-definition anti-glare display with 180-degree lay-flat hinge, backlit keyboard, ASUS NumberPad 2.0 built into the touchpad, 720p HD camera with physical privacy shutter, Wi-Fi 6, full ports including USB-C and HDMI, Sonic Master audio, a 42 watt-hour battery that actually lasts a school day, and it weighs just 3.09 pounds with a chassis only 0.7 inches thin. Plus, it comes with a wireless mouse in the box. Everything is ready the second you open it. No setup nightmares, no driver hunting, no surprise bills. It is the laptop brands do not want you to know exists at this price.
I have had mine for 4 months and still catch myself smiling when I open 20 apps and nothing even flinches. My friend Marcus, a full-stack developer, runs Docker, PostgreSQL, Visual Studio Code, Postman, 3 browsers with 80 tabs total, and a React development server simultaneously, and still has 15 gigabytes of RAM free. Another user, Lena, a statistics graduate student, told me she processes 40 gigabyte datasets locally now instead of begging for cloud credits. The NumberPad alone saves accountants and finance students hours every week. The privacy shutter is so satisfying you will close it just because you can. Battery consistently hits 7 to 8 hours of real work, not YouTube promises. The 2 terabyte solid-state drive means you can hoard project files, 4,000 resolution lecture recordings, and your entire Steam library without guilt. Ubuntu stays fast and clean forever because there is no background junk. Boot time is literally 6 to 7 seconds cold. Multiple reviewers say it is the first laptop they have owned that actually feels faster after a year instead of slower. This is what happens when a company loads absurd specifications and skips the Windows license fee.
Your time is worth way more than slow computers. This exact ASUS Vivobook 14 Linux Ubuntu laptop configuration with 40 gigabytes of RAM and 2 terabytes solid-state drive is available right now at the lowest price I have ever seen it. I dropped my affiliate link in the description. Yes, I earn a small commission, full transparency. Click it, lock it in today, and finally own a laptop that works for you instead of against you. Thousands of students, developers, and remote workers already made the jump and will never go back. Do it now and start winning your days again. You deserve this.